Welcome back to another game review. First off, I want to apologize for the Canucks and Golden Knights video not Canucks and Golden Knights review not coming up. I had a lot of things I had to do, and I just didn't have time to get the notes down and review it. So, but I did for today. So today we have two games that occurred last night. We have two games that are occurring tonight. So last night we had Boston and Tampa Bay and Colorado and Dallas. Both very entertaining games to watch. So, we're going to review Colorado and Dallas now. I'm not Colorado, Dallas. Boston and Tampa Bay now. So, first period, there's no goals. And you head into this game, okay, so Tampa's up 3-1. Boston's facing elimination. You got to think that Boston is going to come up and running. That's what a lot of teams have done when they were facing elimination. Calgary did that. Boston did that. I mean, not Boston. Well, yeah, Boston did do that. Carolina did that. A lot of these teams would usually come out up and running. That wasn't the case for this game. So there was no goals, but there was something that happened. Kucherov was high-sticked by Zdeno Chara. So it was a play where Kucherov and Chara were in front of the net. I think it was just Chara trying to defend the net. If they were really just trying to injure a good player, then my respect for Boston, aka and Chara in general, would really downgrade. But I don't think it was intentional. Chara got hit in the ankle with a puck not long after, so I guess it was karma. Kucherov, he came back for the second, but not for the third in the overtime. So we'll see what happens with him. We'll likely get an update, and I'll probably review it later today or later tomorrow, whenever. If we do get an update, but yeah, it was a bad play, and I do hope Kucherov is okay. So yeah, that was it for the first period. Second period, Andre Palat gets his fifth goal to play off a deflection play from a Shattenkirk slap shot. Coleman gets the other assist. 4:21 into the second period. It's 1-0 Tampa. Boston was really up and running. Boston was really pressuring Andre Vasilevsky. And I was saying, okay, so maybe Boston will get an early goal here. Maybe they can force this game 6. That wasn't the case. So Coleman got the goal. Coleman got the other assist. 4:21. It's 1-0 Tampa. Not long after that, Boston got a power play. David Pastrnak got his third goal of the playoffs with a slap shot from Krejci. We did see a similar goal to this. I think it was Game 1, actually. We saw a similar goal scored like this. I think it was the same players, too. Where Pastrnak was open on the left side. Krejci had the puck. He threw it over the Pastrnak. Pastrnak threw a slap shot past Vasilevsky in the exact same spot, actually, to make the game whatever it was in Game 1. All I know is I saw a very similar goal to this earlier in the series. As I said, Kucherov did return to the second, but not for the third. I do have that in my notes here. I do really hope he's okay. I mean, it's a big danger to Tampa. I mean, it's really tough because, you have this hockey team, and, you're missing Stamkos, and when you get Kucherov out, it's a big problem for this team. But this team didn't show any signs of running down due to that. Third period, it was another deflection goal. Anthony Cirelli, he gets his goal off of a Hedman shot, with Point getting his 11th assist. Point's really been on a roll with getting so many assists. 12:03 into the third period, it is 2-1 Tampa. So Tampa's already up 2-1. Boston's desperately trying to get the game tied up, and that's what they successfully did. David Krejci gets his fourth goal to play off of a rebound with a Chara deflection play off of another Tampa Bay player. Clifton gets the other assist. 17:27 into the third period. It is now 3-1. I mean, not 3-1. It is tied 2-2. And I was like, okay, so there's less than 3 minutes left. Now what are they going to do? So, OT, there was no goals. Very pressuring by Boston. Boston really had the upper hand in that first overtime, but they didn't seem to capitalize. Second overtime, Tampa prevails on their OT streak. They are now 4-0 in every single overtime they played. Victor Hedman scores his fifth goal of the playoffs, with Shattenkirk and Point getting the assists, and the Lightning win the game. The Tampa Bay Lightning move on from the second round, eliminating the first place Boston Bruins, the President's Trophy winner Boston Bruins, getting revenge on last season, and they move on to the Eastern Conference Finals for the fourth time in 6 years and the third time in 2 years. So I've seen this team move on to... So in the 3 years that I've been watching hockey since 2017-18, I've seen this team move on to the Eastern Conference Finals moving on from the Eastern Conference Finals twice now. So we'll see what happens in the Eastern Conference there. Final score was 3-2 Tampa, F and double OT. As I said, Boston was really pressuring. 47-35 in shots were in favor of Boston. 1 for 4 for Boston on the power play. 0 for 4 for Tampa on the power play. So yeah, they really shut down Tampa's power play, which was really on a roll at the time. Game 3 and Game 4 were really signs of showing that Tampa was really starting to get their power play together. 8 penalty minutes for both teams. Hits were 53 to 56. 56 to 53 in favor of Tampa. As I said, both of these series are very physical. I've said that many times before. And then the shots were 34 to 35 in favor of. The block shots were 35 to 34 in favor of Tampa. 3 stars of the game. Victor Hedman's on top, of course, with the OT goal and an assist. Andrei Vasilevsky is, of course, the second star with 35 saves out of 37 shots. David Krejci is the third star with 1 goal and 1 assist. So yeah, there's your 3 stars. Tampa Bay wins the series 4-1. They'll move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. They will likely play the New York Islanders. They play game number 5 tonight. We'll see what the heck happens. I doubt Philly will win, let alone come back in the series. So I think this series ends tonight. I think Philadelphia, New York ends tonight. I hate to say it, but that's how it is. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the year. We're currently at 361. We hit 360 yesterday. We're only 39 subs away. The support's been awesome. I thank you guys so much for that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a little bit for the Dallas, Colorado review, and I'll see you guys likely after that for maybe a potential news time.